How then would you do the preparatory work to get your climber to the psychological and, of course, physical to skill level where they can take on that big goal?
I try and break that challenge down and find a way of managing that. And in the same way, if I were to train physical trainer training someone for powerlifting in the Olympics, right, I wouldn't start them on what I want them to end up lifting. I would start them on something a lot smaller and build up their strength. In a similar sort of way, I try and find a psychological challenge that is similar in a similar kind of environment or a similar style of challenge, but a much smaller. And that might mean actually separating the challenge, as in separating the physical challenge from the psychological challenge. So maybe I'd have them on something very, very easy, but very big, just as that we're separating the physical so that one doesn't compound the other. Ideally, a lot of what the work we do is fall practice. So we practice falling and exposure in climbing. And for a lot of climbers, they want to get on something that's hard for them, physically hard for them to do, and then practice those falls. But we don't want the physical challenge of climbing to be part of that challenge while they're just learning to fall. It's much easier to gauge the challenge level and then get the challenge level right, which is just, I can't really overstate how essential getting the challenge level right is for unlearning fear and making progress and building confidence.